Hello, my kittens. It is January 2nd, so let's see what kind of vibes we can expect from a day. So that way you can prepare yourself. Should you move forward or should you not? So we got Five of Wands, we got Moment to Moment, and then we have High Priestess reversed. So what is this really telling me? There's like certain state of a flux, right? Like these twos are just simply talking about there is like some kind of like balance happening. There are like certain things going forward or going on. Look at him. He does see, I don't know if you can see it here. Can you see the city here in the background? There is like formation of something else. But for this dude here, nothing else other than his stones, quote unquote, in the air exist. As far as these stones, he is just focused on one thing in front of them. So he really needs to find, as you can see, the balance. And it is like certain form of mastery, just like doing that, right? So since there are two twos and the high priestess would be sort of like the crown of the suit, she came reversed. So high priestess is highly intuitive, which you can see here. It's not time for intuition. It is time to stand firmly on the ground with both of your feet and deal with that. So why is this all happening? It looks to me that you're going to get in some kind of situation. Look at this. We see two men fighting over here, right? And this is a really interesting card. I love this card, and many of us fail on this one. Whether this is like our work situation, whether this is like our relationship situation. So here we see two men in a fight, right? So they use this like wands as weapons, right? So this is kind of like the strife and confrontation and argument, and this card has these kind of like interpretation. Having said that, to me, this card is about setting boundaries, because if you really look at them, they're not here, like they're not throwing stones, they're not here to kill each other. This is kind of like make believe. It's like WWF, but without the public, without needing to be seen, without needing to kind of go through all of this, right? So what I also like, I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, and of course, I had to wait for the evening to kind of like do this reading. But they're purple clouds, and purple to me is like uplift. It's godly, and we're actually going into this 2023 like it's 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. So there is like this purple attitude that we have. So this is almost the opposite of purple with the red. So that would be the two kind of contrasting things. So what needs to be done here? You need to draw the line in the sand. You need to say, you know what, that really doesn't work for me. So there's like something that is clearly enticing. There is something that you want. Maybe you want a job, maybe you want a relationship, but somebody is putting conditions that you don't feel comfortable with. So do not feel that you're going to lose it just if you say no, if you speak your true feelings. At the same time, it is also telling you, look, this is not time to imagine that you have some special powers or that you have to do anything else. It's just like take one step at a time. This is that moment to moment. Don't have this like long-term plans. Just keep going. So assert yourself, be with 2 feet on the ground, stay in reality. It is not a time to divine and to see what's going to happen on this day, but it is a time to be really into that Zen moment. When you get this, this is highly, highly Zen. So maybe there is an issue that you have with some kind of juggle, that maybe you are competing against somebody else. So whether this is a relationship or at work, and don't feel that you have to win. I think that's the key of this reading. Just feel that better is to be you. So you don't have this extra sense, you don't have this extra help. Forget about High Priestess. She generally deals with the matters of lie and truth. So it doesn't really matter. So when it comes to reality, facts matter. So make sure that whatever it is, whether it's a presentation or you're talking to somebody, it's going to be confrontation. But at the same time, just pinch yourself and just say to yourself, you know what, I just take one step at a time. I'm not going to blurt and put everything in front of this person. I'm just going to take it easy. So just focus, remember this, and just go in the order. Like just pick up one thing you want to cover, or two at the most. Otherwise, you're going to go in all directions and you do not have the strength to do it. Just bide your time, guys. Doesn't mean lie down and take their conditions either. So be ready. Let me know what you are thinking about it. Check my other channel, Inner Vision. I have the shamanic messages for the whole week there. And I will see you tomorrow. Happy New Year again. I love you.